Good morning, everybody. I just want to give you guys a quick update on my current emotional state of being before we get into this episode, or not episode, but video today. And I just want to say I've been moving through some really heavy energy the past few days, and I haven't quite fully moved through it yet. I haven't fully released everything. And I need a good, crying session, like a really good releasing for myself. And so I'm going to talk about in the future what energy I'm moving through, but right now I can't talk about it at the moment. So, yeah, that'll be for another video. Okay, and then just a few updates really quick before we jump in. So, let me check my calendar really quick. Okay, so for this coming Sunday, the 7th, and then the following Sunday, the 14th, I will not be submitting my newsletter out for the week because I will be going on vacation. So, yay! I haven't been on vacation in a year, so I really need to take some time for myself and go have some fun. So, and then what else? Oh, yeah, and then no live video for the 17th of July as well. Because I will be on vacation. But for, let's see, is that next week? Yeah. So next Wednesday, I'm having a self-care day, getting my massage done. So I will most likely do my live video that Friday of that week. So it'll be on the 12th for next week. So that's what I'm going to do for that new live schedule, just for that week. So yeah, if you guys are looking forward to watching the next live video, stay tuned for next Friday, the 12th, okay? And I'll most likely do it in the morning because I like to do these videos in the morning. And so anyway, okay, let's talk about today's subject, which is how to heal from having emotionally immature parents. So I am still in this healing process as well. And one thing I do want to talk about really quick is, so I want to say a few years ago, I stopped wearing makeup for a long time because I wanted my skin to heal. I wanted my body to heal. And, I just want to make sure that I'm putting healthy products on my face when I do go to wear makeup. And so anyway, I woke up this morning and my entire face is like purging like crazy right now. And so I just wanted to make a mention, especially to all the women who watch my channel, which is your body is going to go through purging processes as you do energy healing on yourself because you're constantly releasing low vibrational energies, toxins, trauma, and your body is literally like healing itself in cycles. So, I know that when our bodies do look like this, we typically tend to feel insecure or inadequate. It just brings up those uncomfortable feelings. And I just want to tell you, like, you're not ugly if your skin is breaking out. Like, your body is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And, this is an opportunity that you can take to love yourself and to love your body and say, thank you so much, body, for releasing what no longer serves my highest good. Thank you so much for clearing my skin because usually after my face purges, it goes like back to being clear with nothing on it. And so, yeah, I really want to say that because a lot of the times when we're doing this energy healing, you can get weird rashes. Sometimes it's just old energy coming out of your body, or, your face can break out like crazy, or your back can break out like crazy. Everyone's different. It just depends. So, take it easy on yourself. And if you have those feelings coming up of, oh my gosh, I feel so ugly if I have acne, or oh my gosh, I feel so ugly if I have this weird rash on my arm, or I feel so ugly if whatever, start trying to catch yourself consciously and switch that narrative and say, I'm fucking beautiful. Like, it doesn't matter what I look like in this current moment, whatever I'm presenting as, I'm always fucking beautiful. I'm always gorgeous. I'm always a goddess, like, period. So learn to love yourself. Okay, let's talk about, how giving is weaponized from emotionally immature parents. So what does this mean? How many of you in childhood went through this where you're like, it could be like you're in the grocery store, for example, or in the car. That's usually where, the arguments happen when you're in childhood, I feel like, is like in the car when you're alone. And anyway, How many of y'all have experienced things being hung over your head? I provided a roof over your head. I make dinner every weekend, and there's always food in the pantry, and I always do this for you. I'm always sacrificing this for you, and blah blah, whatever it is, right? Like whatever projection is being pushed onto you as a child. Okay, I just want to say really quick, as parents, okay, I don't care what your excuse is, because it's an excuse, okay? If you chose to procreate, that is your responsibility. That is not your children's responsibility, okay? And that gets pushed onto us at such a young age, right? And that's what that projection is. That's what that projection translates to our inner child is it's actually your responsibility to take care of yourself. It's actually your responsibility that I chose to procreate and, have babies, and now it's so overwhelming, and now I feel like I can't provide properly for my kid. And so now I'm going to try to make my kid feel guilty and try to control the narrative and change the story so that I'm not the bad guy and run away from my stuff and not take responsibility for my actions, not be accountable for my actions. Okay. Because here's the thing is when we're absorbing this conditioning, this programming of that giving is weaponized, that, okay, it's not safe for me to receive help. Getting help is going to cost me. Okay, and that it's not to be trusted. And so this can reflect into your adult life where if you're at work and say, for example, you're just like, I don't know, I'm going to use a restaurant example. For those of y'all who have worked in a restaurant, you're at the kitchen window and you're like, hey, can I get some eggs, please? Or whatever it is. And then somebody screams at you and you're like, oh my gosh, like, okay, I'm not going to ask for help because that's fucking terrifying. And what's happening is you're literally replaying the cycle of what happened in childhood of the last time you asked for help, just, being genuine and like very pure and um, in your rightful place to do so as a child to ask for help. You got screamed at, you got belittled, you got berated, something traumatic happened to you. Okay, you were screamed at, you were being manipulated, you were being gaslit. Okay, and so also I want to say, um, let's see what else. I'm just going to read what I wrote down really quick, which is when we grow up with parents who keep the score, where giving is used against us and something is constantly held over our head, the message that we adopt consciously and subconsciously is getting help is going to cost you, and that getting help is to not be trusted. And so this manifests as fear of asking for help. So this can reflect in your relationships, your business, your job, in all aspects of your life. Okay, not trusting people and chronic thoughts of feeling like you're a burden. I struggle with that one big time. I always thought to myself, oh my God, if I ask for help, I literally am going to feel like a burden. And it was like nails on a chalkboard for me. Like if I ever asked for help for something simple at my job, and I was just like, can you help me with this? And it's just like terrifying. It's terrifying because that's like your inner child coming out, and your inner child is going, oh my gosh, the last time I did this, I was berated and I was neglected severely and I was severely traumatized and I didn't feel safe. And so it's like you're re-experiencing that same emotional energy, that same psychological energy, like all over again. And so I just want to say true giving is not weaponized. It's not given to get something in return. Okay. And I want to say how this trauma distorts the masculine and the feminine energy within you. So when I say that, it causes inverted polarity going on within you, because now all of a sudden your feminine energy does not feel safe asking for help from your masculine energy, because that trauma told your masculine energy, hey, it's not safe to ask for help. You're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that gets literally translated into your energy. And so um, now your deepest energies within yourself are getting massively distorted. I just saw an orb on the wall, which then results into inverted polarity relationships later on in your life, which is like the unhealthiest dysfunctional manifestation of the kind of relationships that you can have. And so, yeah, let's see what else. Oh, yeah, and then with this energy healing, what I did was I basically just talked to my inner child, and then another thing that you can do is speak to your own masculine energy and your own feminine energy within as well. like literally talk to them like they're people. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but like I'm telling you, it works. And then I had one layer of this manifesting subconsciously in my energy channels. And so, I think my selenite's over there. Let me grab my selenite wand. Okay, so let's do the energy channel healing first, and then we'll do the inner child healing. So yeah, the step-by-step process in order to heal from this energy is, first of all, channel how many layers are manifesting subconsciously in your energy channels from this trauma. So if you have no idea how to channel for yourself, if you have no idea how to do any of that stuff, please go back to my beginners playlist on my YouTube channel. I think on the phone, it's like under the videos tab. And then if you just look under there, that's like all of my beginner how-to videos, how to start channeling, just basic universal truths that are going to set you up for success to heal yourself. So, okay. And so, yeah, I discovered one layer of that energy, of the giving is weaponized energy, manifesting subconsciously in my energy channels. And so what I did was I set the purest intention at the highest vibrational frequency to heal and release this layer that is manifesting subconsciously in my energy channels. And I just like feel that energy coming out of my soul. Like I could really feel it just like lifting off. And then I go, okay, now send that back to the creator or back to source, the center of the universe, whatever you want to say. If you resonate with God, use God. I send that back to source for healing, and I call back healing energies, pure unconditional love, healing golden light, my natural frequency, and anything else that serves my highest contracts moving forward. And then I clear my feminine energy, my masculine energy, my overall energy, clear that old body memory energy, and send that back to source as well for healing. And then, yeah, same thing. Y'all, I'm like super tired today, so it's a struggle bus today, but it's okay. I'm here. I'm showing up, and I'm showing you guys how to heal yourself. So it's all that matters. Okay. And then, so I'm feeling called to do the masculine and the feminine energy conversation first. So what I recommend is say, okay, masculine, okay, feminine energy, I now call you forward. Okay, masculine, true giving is not weaponized. Okay, it's not given to get something in return. Okay, literally say that to your masculine energy. And then tell your feminine energy, hey, feminine energy, we are safe to receive. We are supposed to receive. It is healthy to receive. And then also to mention this as well, which is, I feel like when our parents berate us in childhood for giving us, providing us the bare minimum, or barely even the bare minimum, it's just so fucking like dysfunctional and toxic. Like how dare you exist after the choices I make? It's literally what gets communicated to our energy. How dare you exist after my choices that I made that I don't want to be responsible and accountable for? Like it's so fucked up, and it's fucked up. But anyways, moving forward, the next thing I want to say is call your inner child forward. And then if you don't know how many aspects of your inner child that is wounded, just set the intention to call all those aspects forward and say, okay, all wounded inner child aspects that were wounded by this energy, but that were wounded by weaponized giving, and now call all of you forward. Okay, let's have like a little campfire circle. Literally, this is what I do. And I will say, okay, everybody, like true giving, it's not supposed to be weaponized. That's highly dysfunctional. That's highly toxic. It's not serving you. It's not giving to get something in return. Okay, it is natural to provide yourself the bare minimum and more. Like you are deserving of that. Speaking to the feminine, you are deserving. You are worthy of being provided for. Okay. So yeah, having that intense conversation. And then what I do is after that, and you can say whatever you want, just whatever resonates, and say, I now heal all wounded aspects and layers and send that back to source for healing. And I call back healing energies, pure unconditional love, healing golden light, my natural frequency. And then I clear my feminine energy, my masculine, my overall energy, and the old body memory affiliated with that, and send that back to source for healing as well. So yeah, and then other than that, that is the only thing I wanted to talk about with the weaponized giving subject. I feel like I could make an entire series on healing from emotionally immature parents. So But yeah, I kind of want to talk about in my next live video, I want to talk about some money healing and how to soothe your relationship with source energy, which is basically yourself. So that's going to be really cool. It's going to help with your abundance. It's going to help with money blocks. It's going to help with so many cool things. So I can't wait, and I'm so excited. And I will see you guys in the next live video next Friday.